EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. They'll stick with Algier. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Steps away. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Sewell. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Looking to throw. Sewell forced out to his left. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Sewell. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back to throw again. On the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. A first throw for the backup Jackson. Flushed out right. Touchdown Bears! An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And taken right on the 30. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And they will take over first and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Jackson now. And caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, a 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get point. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's on his way. Christian McCaffrey, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Christian McCaffrey, 79 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 13-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Jackson on first down. He completes this to Walker. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. Jackson. Rolling to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Off the play fake. Sewell. Flush to his right. That went down the field for Freiermuth. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Rolling to his right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
So now then, the big loss sets up 2nd and 19. Being chased out left. And he's got the hook up for the first time with Herman Moore.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
On first down, Sewell out to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Algier.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just scared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Rob Gronkowski. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Now it's Jackson.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker.
He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
He's got the connection to Moore. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. McCaffrey on the counter.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Throwing right away is Williams.
Steps away to his left. And his first pass is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Williams.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air on 3rd down is Williams.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets are on the board first here in Vegas. They go with McCaffrey.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And they'll be set up with good field position. Here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
Eluding the pressure right.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
To the air, Williams.
Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Throwing is Williams.
And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Sewell. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
first carry for Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Sewell.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Throwing on first down. Sewell buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 35.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Sewell. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, Jets.
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
On 1st and 10, Sewell.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted.
Picked off by Paul Krause.
And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Moore, the man in motion.
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the toss right. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Sewell. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is it.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Pat Freiermuth.
58 yards.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after here coming up. And it is now 21-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Throwing to start the drive. Sewell, flush to his right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Christian McCaffrey
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.